And that first show you did, you self-produced it.
Yeah.
What made you do that? Because a lot of artists I talk to, like their goal is to get a solo show,
Yeah.
like to like be in a gallery and have that gallery do that first solo show. But you took kind of like a Cash Money Master P route, just promote your
Yeah.
own.
Push my own self. Yeah.
What went into that decision
I
to
mean,
go that route?
combination. I mean, from an engineering background, I mean, it's what we call it DIY, DY. Do it your damn self. Like I'm here just to make sure. Like I had a vision of these art pieces that were just way too big to fit in my bedroom. Like this one is kind of wrapped up behind it is 9 feet, right? And paired with another uh, 11 or so paintings were also around 2 feet to 4 feet big and stuff like that. It couldn't fit anywhere else but a show, right? And I applied initially and I got those rejections, but I also just realized like, you know what? Like back in college, I used to throw parties, and I was
Okay.
so used to the idea of like renting out a venue and going and inviting people and stuff like that. So this didn't feel that much different, of having my own show.
Mm.
I was looking for just that net zero. Like if I can just earn as much as I can spend, that means it's a good show for me. Which happened, and I got more so from it. But I I just knew I could bet on myself when it comes to that. I had the resources, I had the discipline, and it happened, and I'm ever grateful. Yeah.
Any plans to self-produce another show of your own, or are you strictly looking to go the gallery route at this point?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I wanted to do gallery now because the 30-day, you know, stand is golden. I don't have to pay for a venue for 30 days. I mean,
Right.
like it cost me maybe like $700 to rent my first venue, right? And if I want, and that was just for 4 hours, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So multiply that by how much you want. Like having this gallery is nice, but I'm down for like pop up shops and like one-time instances of like maybe like a game night, a little gathering,
Mhm.
like a less of a party, more of like just a very big social space that people can interact with. I still want to do that in my future, especially since I have more funds for it. And I know that it can be pretty successful. Yeah.
Okay. And did you have any like apprehension in doing that? Like, because that's a huge leap of faith. I mean, betting on yourself is always a
Yeah.
good thing, but a solo show produced by the artists themselves, that's a huge roll of a dice. So did you have
Yeah.
like any like ill feel like, do I really want to do like?
Yeah. I mean, like, look, I think my apprehension was low because respectfully, my what my goal was pretty low as well. Like I was looking to have, I think 50 people out my solo show,
Mhm.
right? That was like what I put as like I'll be great if that happens. That was back in like May before I opened my tickets up. Before the show started, I was already at 200 and something RSVPs,
Oh,
and then
okay.
like getting to the show itself, I damn was more than 50 people because I had 150 gift bags and they were all gone by the end of the show. So people were coming out because they just saw there was like a party. They thought it was like a party
Mhm.
out there and they just trying to head in because they thought it was a function.
Mhm.
Um, so like having that happen, it was just like I was already like in the green, like just mentally, like
Right.
I think my biggest apprehension was making sure that I could execute at the level that I wanted to, which that was a lot more tedious, because I had to set up in the day, I had to break down in the day, and there was a lot of
Wow.
paintings, a lot of process. I had a lot of help from good people to help me do that, but like I'm talking like waking up at 4 a.m., like working all the way into like 5:50 before the show starts,
Mhm.
scrambling, getting things together, losing the belt, trying to find printouts for like my menu prices and stuff like that, like getting all the alcohol together, like it was a thing. Yeah.
So did that give you a different outlook on galleries or a different appreciation, like doing it yourself?
Yeah, I definitely got appreciation for event organizers. I've yet to see any event not have at least one or two people stressed out, or somebody yelling. Like I just accept that is simply a song that has to play in any efforts of making a good project or making a good event. Everybody's going to be stressed. I was particularly stressed, and it's a happens part of the process. I do really appreciate galleries for the fact that like I don't have to I don't have to set up and break down in the same day. So that's about to be a big relief off of my back and feel a lot less rushed and pressure. But yeah, that's where I see it as is.
Okay.